Hello everyone, my name is Crypto Nobes, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the latest big news to do with Chainlink. We're also going to be taking a look at a clip from Sergey Nazarov and a price analysis. So if you guys like anything I bring to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more, as it really helps my channel grow. Let's even get this video over 400 likes, and also want to know down below, when did you first hear about Chainlink? With that, let's jump straight into the video. Before we jump into the latest updates, let's take a look at how the market has been performing over the past couple of days. As you can see, this market is very volatile at the moment. We have seen some incredible price action over the past few months. So far, Bitcoin is taking correction. We did see it fall to levels of $52,000, and altcoins did show a very similar response. At the moment, we are holding strong, but again, anything can happen in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin may fall to the levels of $48,000, but overall, this, in my opinion, is the perfect time to buy. Bitcoin is currently at $54,032, Ethereum's at $2,364, Binance Coin is at $550, XRP is at $1.36, Dogecoin is at 30 cents, Cardano is at $1.22, Polkadot is at $34.16, Uniswap is at $33.75, Litecoin is at $258, and Chainlink is at $37. But recently it broke its all-time high to $45, which is absolutely incredible. But in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the latest big updates to do with Chainlink, so let's jump straight into the first article. This is the first article that I want to show you, and it's to do with hybrid smart contracts, which in the clip that I'll be showing you with Sergey Nazarov a bit later, we'll be talking about in more detail, so make sure you stick around for that. And this one says hybrid smart contracts will change DeFi and the world, says Chainlink CEO. Key takeaways: the Chainlink 2.0 white paper was released this week. It details further integration of off-chain systems into on-chain smart contracts. Sergey Nazarov believes DeFi will eventually become the cornerstone of the financial system. In a recent interview at Blockdown 2021, the co-founder of Chainlink detailed how the current macro environment is bound for a steep crash similar to the 2008 financial crisis. At that point, Sergey Nazarov believes DeFi will be the only alternative. And it says down here, Chainlink CEO introduces hybrid contracts. Chainlink published a monumental 100-page long white paper named Chainlink 2.0 on April 14th. Yesterday, the founder and CEO of Chainlink, Sergey Nazarov, detailed how this upgrade would finally bring DeFi to the world. A smart contract is a codified agreement on the blockchain. Through oracles, smart contracts can confirm conditions that are not themselves verifiable on the blockchain. It is a bridge between real-world events and lines of code. Imagine an insurance contract that would reimburse a farmer if a center threshold of rain had not been met. Using oracles, contracts can integrate external information such as rainfall or any other repercussion. Chainlink performs this critical task for many projects in the ecosystem, including SushiSwap, Kraken, and Nexo Finance. With Chainlink 2.0, the project's latest upgrade, Nazarov said that Chainlink would scale hundreds of off-chain systems to thousands, allowing for more original use cases and adding greater functionality to the current smart contracts and decentralized apps. For Nazarov, the monetary policy of central banks and governments worldwide are once again threatening the pillars of the economic machine. Once people realize that inflation is chipping away at their wealth, another crash can be expected. At that point, he hopes DeFi will offer a clear alternative. Chainlink 2.0 is a step in this direction. Only time will tell, however, if Nazarov's predictions will come true. So overall, this is a very big step forward for Chainlink, and I highly recommend you check out the white paper. I will leave a link in the description down below, but I've always said it since I first created my channel. I personally think cryptocurrencies like Chainlink are going to change the world. If you take a look at all the biggest cryptocurrencies in the top 10 or 20 at the moment, majority of them are partnered with Chainlink, and if they do not partner with Chainlink, they cannot do what they want to do. For me personally, Chainlink is one of my strongest investments, as I see incredible value in the cryptocurrency. I personally think by the end of this year, Chainlink will see a minimum target of $100, and that is conservative. I do think we could go as high as $250, but again, I try to be as realistic as possible. If by the end of the year we see anything similar to what we saw at the start of the year, then Chainlink will hit $100 very easily. But I want to know down below, what price do you think Chainlink will be by the end of 2021? This is the next article that I want to show you before we take a look at a clip from Sergey Nazarov and a price analysis. And this article says, what is Chainlink and why is it important in the world of cryptocurrency? Blockchain has seen a staggering rise in popularity since Bitcoin, the first ever cryptocurrency. Blockchain has a number of advantages, including decentralization and security, but blockchain has its limitations. These systems are inherently closed off from the rest of the world, which is good for security and integrity integrity, but also limits the input data that they can accept. Thus, there needs to be some sort of bridge that can help these systems see what is happening in the outside world. But in order for the system to work, the input cannot come from a single source. Why? Because it would then rely on a centralized source of data, which goes against the very nature of the blockchain. That is the very problem that Chainlink can help solve. So quickly, what is Chainlink? Chainlink is a decentralized oracle network that is poised to play an important role in the real-world implementation of blockchain technologies. The purpose of this network is to provide input on a variety of external sources of data. Although blockchain is great at what it does, providing a decentralized secure ledger for digital transactions, it isn't so great at taking input for things happening outside the blockchain. There are many off-chain forces that influence markets, including fiat currencies, credit cards, and even the weather and sports scores. As a decentralized oracle, Chainlink can provide input to what is known as smart contracts. And it says down here, should you invest in Link? The value of Link remains volatile despite its huge gains since early 2020, therefore it may be best to invest in Link only as a way to support the underlying technology. Otherwise, the high degree of volatility may be too much to bear for most investors. Nevertheless, Chainlink looks to be an important technology as cryptocurrencies continue to evolve. Having an oracle such as Chainlink in place will be the key to long-term stability and viability of the cryptocurrency in general. Thus, Link may be a sound investment if you believe Chainlink will become the industry standard as the most widely used decentralized oracle network. So overall, for me personally, I feel like Chainlink is incredibly important for the rest of the crypto space. I feel like Chainlink has been a standout performer over these past couple of years, and I feel like nothing is going to change. Yes, it has been slow over the past couple months, but again, we have to admire its price. In January 2020, Chainlink was less than $1.50, so you have to think of how much gains it has done in such a short period of time, which is absolutely incredible. With the billion-dollar investors and the billion-dollar companies coming into this crypto space at a very fast rate, as we have already seen tremendous gains, it isn't going to slow down anytime soon. Yes, we will have the appropriate pullbacks, which needs to happen, but again, long term, cryptocurrency is cementing itself that it is here to stay. But I want to know down below, which cryptocurrency is your number one holding? We're now going to take a look at a clip from Sergey Nazarov talking about hybrid smart contracts.
The hybrid smart contract is basically a term to encapsulate all of the on-chain code as well as all of the off-chain systems that control and are controlled by that code. And so that's the more holistic vision of a hybrid smart contract. I think hybrid smart contracts are already redefining our industry. I think you can see this in the form of DeFi. I think you can see this in the form of decentralized insurance in terms of certain gaming contracts that guarantee outcomes to users, right? And really what you see is you see the same pattern again and again, right? You see decentralized financial products, decentralized insurance, decentralized gaming products. But really, when you look under the hood and you look at the architecture of these financial products and these gaming products and global trade products, you'll see that they are equally made up of two parts. They're made up of a hybrid of the on-chain code that defines the conditions of the contract, and then a collection of off-chain systems that trigger the contract, prove things to the contract, or sometimes take actions on behalf of the contract and return proof that an action was taken back to it. And so, in the case of DeFi, that's often market data going to a contract to settle or to do lending payments. To the gaming industry, it's often lotteries, right? So you have a lottery where you define the conditions of the game, but then the random number generator is off-chain, and the random number generator has to provide a provably random input into the lottery contract for the lottery to decide who wins. For global trade, it's the location of goods, it's the status of goods on certain supply chain systems. For insurance, it's things like weather data and calculating that weather data in complicated ways to validate it, to make sure that the weather data is triggering the contract correctly. And so I think that you really do see a lot of hybrid smart contracts already redefining what blockchains are being used for.
To finish off today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a quick little price analysis, and I'll show you this chart here. As you can see, this is what Chainlink has done since the March 2020 crash. Chainlink went from the levels of $1.50 all the way to the levels of $45, which is absolutely incredible. We are now having a slight pullback, as you can see here, but do not fear, because a majority of the market is seeing the exact same results. It is all about the bounce back, which is the most important part. Because majority of the market is correlated with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin does fall to the levels of $48,000, we will see a big drop in majority of altcoins. But again, this needs to happen for the market to stay as healthy and strong as it is. A lot of people get fearful when they see the market crashing, but again, this is the best possible time you could buy in a crypto market. We do not see these sort of corrections all the time, and the fact that we have seen the amount of gains we have seen over such a short period of time just goes to show why you should take advantage of these dips. As you can see here, 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 and here. For me personally, I will not be selling any of my Chainlink during this cycle because I see too much value in the cryptocurrency. There will be a few cryptocurrencies that I will be selling this year, but the big ones like Cardano, Chainlink, etc., they will not be leaving my portfolio for quite some time. Remember, if you see the market in a bearish trend, that is the best time to capitalize. Be greedy when others are fearful, stay hungry, and you will be a winner in this space. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here the official Crypto Noobs Patreon. If you are looking to make money this alt season, stay reassured and updated, then this could be the place for you. We currently have the Gold membership, which is access to my Discord group, where I'll provide my top coin calls every month, potential coin breakouts, and coins you should look into. We also have the Diamond membership, where if you need any help managing your portfolio or a second opinion, I will help you to the best of my ability. If you are interested and want to make money this alt season, then I'm going to leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment section down below. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely everything I've got for you in today's video. If you have enjoyed anything I've brought to you, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, or share the video for more, as it does really help my channel grow. Let's even get this video over 400 likes, and I also want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. With that, I've been Crypto Noobs. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace.